Hello everybody, this is Southern Hellenic. I'm back with another video. So this is actually going to be the final video I'm going to be doing tonight, and then tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be coming back with a bag of goodies. I'm going to be going over to Hobby Lobby to pick up the paints for my, not only for my Asclepios, but also for my Demeter, because that's going to be the statue that's going to be after Asclepios. I don't know yet what I'm going to paint Theseus. I'm going to wait till my next I'm going to wait till I have probably about $10 in tips, and then I'm going to go over and start buying the paints. And once again, I will be asking my subscribers and my friends on Facebook what I should paint the statues and everything. But I will be writing down what paints I use for the skin tone, and that will be the color I'll be using for all the statues that I will be painting. Okay, so I got a couple things I want to talk about in this video, which is very important for not only for what I'm going to be doing on this channel, but a couple other places. So one, I'm going to be restarting my Hellenic blog. I did have one, I think a year or so ago, and I deleted it. I think it was out of frustration or something like that. I don't remember why I deleted it, but I'm going to restart that blog, and I will be posting things like Hellenic holidays, and transferring my videos over to that blog, and talk about my own personal experiences as a Hellenic. I'm being very, very open about being Hellenic, because I feel like that, you know, for the last 15 years, I have not been able to be open about what kind of pagan I am or what kind of polytheist I am. I know a lot of people don't like the word pagan, but that is just, it's so ingrained in, you know, in stuff. So, I'm going to be doing that, and definitely going to be doing a lot more purchases and stuff like that. The blog means everything to me, and to be able to blog and to know that people are going to read it and enjoy what they're reading is wonderful, and I really enjoy doing it. Hence why I really enjoy having this channel and all that type of stuff. Okay. So speaking of tomorrow, I got a couple places I'm going to be going. I'm going to actually be going to Walmart. They have paints for like 95 cents. These are the acrylic paints that I've been told, hey, use that. So I'm actually going to be looking through them, and have a little list of like what colors I'm going to use for like Demeter and for Asclepios, and the ones I'm able to get my hands on I'll purchase, and then I'll go over to Hobby Lobby and pick up the rest. After I get out of there, I'm actually going to go over to a place called Furniture Blowout, and I have no idea why people choose the name for their businesses, but this used to be an old Staples. And apparently, during the time I was not around, somebody bought the space, and they turned it into a furniture store. So I'm going to be on lookout for a bookcase, because I need one to put my Greek books. Definitely like my archaeological magazine's going to go on there. I'm going to put my historical books. I'm going to put my Percy Jackson books on there. Anything that has Greek or is Greek flavored, I'm going to be putting it on there. Oh man. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to write down the price so I know how much to put aside next time I get around to it. After there, I'm going over to Walgreens. Their FedEx on-site distribution center. I don't no idea what the special instructions were. I'll find out when I get there, which is kind of weird. But like, okay, all right. So that will be that. Hopefully, me getting the box is not going to be a Herculean task, because I'm really getting sick and tired of not. Oh, I'm getting really sick and tired of like worrying about what condition the statue's in, because it's being shuffled around and everything. So yeah, not happy about that. But what are you gonna do? So tomorrow I'm also going to be sending out that big order. I got a phone case that I have to order, because I've got a new phone. I don't want to crack, even though I've got protection on it. I don't want to cash it in, so to speak. And I'm also going to buy a pair of earbuds so I can listen to music. Because I put Pandora on my phone, and I want to be able to listen to my music. Speaking of music, I have some classical on there, so anytime I'm doing a offering to Apollo, I'm actually going to give him an offering of music from like Mozart or Beethoven, or even from Skillet. It's music. But yeah, so gonna get that, and I'm really excited about getting it and everything. I'm getting the book from Plutarch, and I'm also picking up, I am going to pick up my Hygiena statue and that crystal ball that you saw in the video when I was showing you my room. I'm actually going to be putting that away, and Hygiena is actually going to go on there. And that altar is going, or that shrine is going to get a lot of offerings, because we're going to be entering autumn, then we're going to be going into winter, and everyone knows that is when these colds and flus come around and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I am not looking forward to fall. The only thing that's positive about fall is going to be the 2020 election. But yeah, so so I'm doing that, and definitely going to be giving them offerings of like organic food and drink and all that type of stuff. Another thing I want to say about the painting, I'm actually going to be holding on to the base of Asclepius' statue, because I want to keep my hands away from any kind of painting that I'm doing. The painting will be live, and I gotta say this: if you comment on any part of the painting process and I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you. It's just I gotta focus on things like the eyes and the little bitty bits. So I'm not ignoring you. I am going to be writing down what colors I used to do the flesh color tone, so that way I can reproduce it in all the other statues. And yeah, so Asclepius will be the first one I will be painting. And yeah, so I'll be doing that, and then once it dries, then I'm going to be painting the base and the words. I'm taking 2 people's suggestions, and those are the colors I'm actually going to be using. After I do my live painting of Asclepios, then Saturday I will do a live painting of Demeter, but not Persephone. Persephone will actually be painted next time. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, if people want to know how can I afford the paints for it, I live in the neighborhood of where I work at, and so I get tips, and the money from my tips is what I'm going to be using to buy maybe 1 or 2 bottles of paint, check them off, and then the next time I get more tips, I'll go back and buy some more paint. And then once I have all the paint, then I will start painting. All the colors I choose for the painting are going to be based on suggestions that people give me. So, yeah. So that is going to be something that I'm going to be doing. But I really hope that when I do my next video, it's going to be Persephone and showing you guys her statue, because I'm really getting sick and tired. I'm pretty sure my seller is wondering, okay, why is she not picking up her statue? This is, she bought this, why is she not picking it up? So the answer is because I have no way to get over there. And as I said in the previous video, I point blank told him, I have no transportation out there to pick this thing up. But I was glad I was stern and straightforward and all that wonderful stuff, because you have to be with people. So after Demeter and Persephone, I'm going to paint Hestia. And as time progresses on, they will all be painted. My Hygiena is the only one that is not going to be painted, because she is a bronze statue, or an imitation bronze statue. But Hecate will be painted. Definitely going to be asking for suggestions for that one. But yeah. So my next video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do another video. Or no, take it back. No, never mind. I'll just incorporate it in this video because it'd be much easier to do, since, I just don't want to do another video today. Yeah, so I'll be purchasing Hecate, as I said tomorrow, and when she arrives, she's going to get painted, and it's going to be, I think we'll have a lot of fun doing these projects. So, next month is October. And October is very important for neo-pagans, because it's a time to celebrate Samhain, or the Witch's New Year. I personally am not going to be celebrating Samhain because I'm not a Wiccan. However, I am going to be doing something the first Saturday of next month is libations to Hades. And I will actually be giving him a lot of offerings. Not eaten, of course, but giving plenty of offerings. And I'm going to be doing a small ritual to him, which I will be doing a live ritual and all that. I'm actually going to be doing that in the living room. I just got to find a tall enough table to where it'll be even. What I may just decide to do is go ahead and get another TV tray, and that will serve as his shrine, especially with the libation to him coming up. So, one thing that's absolutely for certain, Halloween might be canceled in a lot of states, because I know this state, it has been canceled because of COVID, but with the possibility there might be a vaccine next year, that might not be the case next year. So we're going to go into the topic of outrageous Halloween costumes, and I did a video of this about 3 years ago, because I thought this was important to talk about historical accuracy in costumes and how come a lot of the costumes are not so historically accurate. So Halloween is a big time for a lot of people. It's also going to be a big time for people to break the rules, because hey, who cares about COVID? We're all going to be dead anyways. I consider this year to be one big Halloween with just tons of dead people. And so, normally, you would have Halloween decorations. Walmart doesn't have Halloween decorations. They have Halloween candy and Halloween jewelry, but not Halloween costumes. Of course, I might be talking too soon. So Halloween comes around. and you see the sexy Greek girl, the sexy Greek woman, or the sexy Greek goddess, or Roman, depending on who you talk to. And personally, as a Hellenist, I find this trend either part of two things. One, freaking hilarious, and just freaking sad. So what I mean by that is, every time I see a video on how unhistorically accurate these costumes are, I laugh my butt off. I want to definitely say to you guys that the Spirit Halloween is open at the mall. So even if you never go Halloween or have a Halloween party, you can at least buy your supplies for the next time it comes around. So yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Dry skin. So why do they have historically inaccurate costumes? Because they're trying to sell something. Now, I've been to the fabric store. I've been to the fabric store dozens of times, and they have costume patterns that are historically accurate, and that's because the company actually pays people to look this stuff up and go, oh, okay. So probably the most historically accurate depiction of Greek costumes is, of course, Percy Jackson. And what I mean by that is, and people's like, well, you know, what I mean by that is, if you look at the scene with the 12 Olympians, they are wearing costumes that are historically accurate. Why? Because Chris Columbus wanted to depict the gods as historically accurate. This is what the Greek gods wore, and in extension, this is what the ancient Greeks wore. Especially, you have your soldiers and you have your women. So, my advice to anyone who is looking for historically Greek costume is make it yourself. If you can sew, you can make a costume. I'm actually going to do a video sometime in the future. I gotta get a thing like a sewing machine. I don't know why I need one, but I need one. And I'm actually going to be purchasing white cloth to make a historically accurate Greek clothing for women. And if you guys like it and it doesn't totally suck, I'll make a couple more and sell them. Yeah. So these are going to be historically accurate Greek outfits. So why does this become a eyesore around Halloween? As I said before, they're trying to turn something into something it isn't. It's not just that. It's pirate outfits. Like, you have the sexy women pirate. If you look at historically the pictures of these pirate queens, they were wearing men's clothing. That's what they were doing. But yeah, it just, I think it's one of those things that just kind of irritates me around. Doesn't matter if it's COVID or not COVID. It's still going to irritate me to like no end. But anyways, so if you guys have ever seen some super historically inaccurate Greek costumes, please let me know. I would highly appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm going to close it off by saying blogs going to reopen, painting videos, Persephone. Hopefully I'll do a video for Persephone tomorrow. another thing before I close. I am going to be looking for historically accurate incense. Right now I'm burning sandalwood for all the deities because they all know that I'm dirt poor. Not really dirt poor, but you know, you get it. I don't have a ton of money. Though it would have been really great to win that $22 million. I really would have loved to have that money. Because I would have had planned, like, I'm going to go and get my high school diploma, high school thing, and, you know, all that. But no college, not with the COVID cases, like. Oh, yes, another thing, I'm going to be running off a image of Hades. And I'm getting back to writing out my rituals so that I have it, you know, at my fingertips. But that is hard to do. So I'll see you guys around. Hope you guys enjoy the video. And until next time, may be happy, healthy, most importantly, be safe, and hail to the gods. Bye.